Warning: the following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Next Super Show, 6 superstars are going to plumb the ladder to take over their destiny. Check out the next Super Show to see what is entailed for Foundation and who is next to fulfill their destiny.
Or this locker room. Not while I'm still sitting here looking at the same piece of garbage that has changed once again. You don't. How do you stop Vagabond? You don't.
Welcome to the 9th episode of the Foundation. It is I, El Wapo, and I'm here to tell you that today we have a very special guest. But before I bring him on, I'm going to bring on my co-host, none other than the Bronx Bomber.
Hey, what it do, Foundation?
Hey, well, today we got a good episode going, man. We have, one of the best here in the Foundation. I'm going to bring him on. Here is the Vagabond. Hey, Vagabond, what's going on, buddy? Like I said, I'm not gonna lie. He is one of the best, man. He's first time Blueprint champion, 2-time trilogy champion. I mean, we've been open for 6 months as a federation, and you already captured 2 titles and are making waves. So how you doing today, man?
I'm doing real good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling comfortable.
That's good. And I noticed something different about you, just like about me, man. We lost our precious gold, but you know what? You used to getting them back. So how do you feel about that? How do you feel about? I know you feel different because you used to having that weight on you. So how do you feel today, buddy?
Like I don't feel bad about losing it. I mean, me and Master of Illusion, we've gone to war several times, and technically speaking, we're even because I beat him last time, he beat me last time, and then came up again. I beat him, then he beats me this time. So it all works out. I'm not really too mad about losing the trilogy title because it's a really good title. It's hard to keep. It's hard to hold on to.
Definitely. I mean, like I said, that's one of the toughest titles because the simple fact is you're not going against one person, you're going against 2 people. And chances are both people are 2 different personalities. So that's where you got to dig deep and, you got to learn the other person's craft. Because I'm not going to say you and the Master of Illusions are exactly similar, but you got similar style. So, you guys can have a nice rivalry, but then you got that wild card in there. That sleep, that gun shooter, that one-liner guy that you got to be like, oh, wait a minute, I got to turn my, attention to him too. So I kind of feel you and I understand the situation you've been put in when you're there. So what's next for you? What are you planning to do? Like, what?
Me, I'm gonna go wherever my heart goes. Because to be completely honest, I can honestly see myself either going for the world title that DB holds because I owe him smoke. I literally owe that man smoke.
Got a
Or I can
receipt
go
of
for
it.
the foundation title.
Right. I mean, like I said, you're one of the best, bro. In the locker room, and not in a bad way. They said you give a lot of Velveteen Dream vibes. I don't know if you heard that before, but in a lot of ways, not in the
Hey, that's what I said.
but you're
I
not the
said
only
it's gonna
one.
be mad Velveteen
Yeah,
Dream guys,
yeah,
man.
that's what he said, and everybody, and you do. I mean, like I said, you got that smooth talker. You're that. You just fluid when you walk around and you do your thing. You just fluid. basically. How did you come up with that style? Because that style, it's very hard to pull off. It is.
Um, technically, it literally just came from the brain because I just sat there. I was just like, I can't just have like one facet to my style. It's got to be multifaceted. Where either A, you're gonna get the smooth talker, not as ruthless vagabond, or B, you're gonna get the smooth talker and the ruthless vagabond, or D, you're gonna get somebody that's absolutely demented, somebody that's just like snapped 110% of the time. And I've only done that like a few times
Right.
because
With that show,
that's
you're
when the
dangerous with that
videos gonna
shovel.
get crazy.
Right. And I said, like I said, you're dangerous with that shovel, man. I, I've seen some sometimes that you look like it's just like you get in this mood, but you do still do it so cryptic. It's not like you're not like menacing mad. You know what I mean? You know how you get that menacing mad that you know you just wanna you get that little Riddler messaging type thing going on. So you're still mind screwing everybody while you're doing your thing. You know what I mean? Which, like I said, I embrace your I embrace your character, especially like I said, the way you hone it because it's a tough character to play. A lot of people are one dimension. Not I'm not gonna say one dimensional, but some people don't get versus 2 and 3. You know what I mean? So
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
yeah, I totally get that.
yeah. So
Because it's always an evolving process for me when I play the Vagabond character because I always look back at my old promos like, okay, so this is good. How am I going to keep elevating it over and over and over? Because there'll be some instances where I won't do I won't do the crazy demonic side. There won't be like the crazy the crazy effects. Because they're like, oh, he's doing this. Like, yeah, it's still me. Because
right, right,
that's when Vagabond in the video goes like, well, the demon is sleeping right now, so y'all don't have to worry, but you got to worry about me because it's just me. You look into these eyes and you see the vagabond. You don't see the demon. You see the vagabond. That's what everybody gets.
right. And let me tell you this, and the Bronx Bomber's gonna hate me for this one because he's a big old mark when it comes to Master Illusions. But to me, your character is more. See, the Master of Illusions to me is more what he is. Master of Illusions. He's more. He paints a picture. You know, there's not really much depth to him besides, but for words to me besides pictures. Now, you on the other hand, you got an even sculpture. You got you got your words and you got your little effects. I see the Master of Illusion as that, the Master of Illusion of all pop. He's good. I mean, he's a great character, but I see you as a different, like a mature kind of. You know what I mean? I'm not
No,
trying to.
I get it.
Like a little. You got a little more in depth character. That's why you both work well together. Now, on top, like what you're saying, like a vagabond, it's hard to work with everybody. I mean, you know how you got to be put with different rivalries. You got to be put with different, competitors. And you seem to be the person that you could fit the mold everywhere. Like if you are facing, let's say, the alpha, you got to turn a little bit darker. You got to turn a little bit more aggressive, and you can do that. If you got to
Oh
face,
yeah,
let's
yeah.
say,
Because like
yeah,
I've seen him work, and the one
yeah.
thing I always get on him is just like, bro, for the love of God, study me,
Right, and
study
that's your
me,
biggest pet peeve. And I noticed that's your biggest pet peeve. That's every time you come out, it's always like do your homework, which is true.
please.
Got to do your homework, and that's a lot of people's mistakes in this field, in this competition. You got to always do your homework because underestimation is the worst thing you could possibly do. And I've seen people underestimate me because they think I'm one kind of person. When I first came into the foundation, that's what happened. Austin Wild underestimated me because he hadn't. I'm really new into, like I said, the situation here because Bronx Bomber showed me how to get, showed me there's another world besides, TikTok. But that's the one thing you never underestimate. Like I'm gonna throw out Soul Star. I love Soul Star to death. But right now he's kind of he's not on the winning edge. But I still would do my homework on him. I still,
Oh yeah, oh
you
for
never
sure.
know. you could be the person that he upsets. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
that's just it is. And you give him a warning, and that's what you gotta do. That's a great, great credit. Yo, do your homework on me. Just don't,
Yeah,
and
I have a question. How did you get into this EFED world? Like, how was
Um,
Vagabond created?
bro, basically, I've been in the technically I've been in the eFed world since like 2008. I have other characters, but Vagabond is brand new. Like he's 2 years old because I created him for this place called the BWO promo division, and I was like, I can actually do so much with this character. I just got to find a way to push the envelope with him every time because I can do video promos like just like in my sleep. And then with the Vagabond character, I just sat there and thought to myself, like I could add so many layers because the Vagabond character is basically like an endless trope of like some of the greatest villains you'll ever see in fiction just put into one package. And the most
Yeah, I was
inspiration
just
you'll
about.
see,
Yeah.
like the most inspiration you'll see for Vagabond is Lord Frieza because the way
Ooh.
the way he talks, people will get on him like, oh, Frieza's bad. Like, no, 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 no. You got to understand, he's the galactic tyrant for a reason
right.
because he's cruel, he's ruthless, and the way his voice comes across, it reminds me of Hannibal Lecter.
Oh yeah.
Yo, that
Okay.
is so true. Thinking about that now and listening to your promos, you do got some Frieza. You got some Frieza vibes, bro.
Well,
But
a lot of people are not very. That's the thing about a character, a sophisticated evil villain per se. It's just like they don't understand that being sadistic, and being evil at the same time. That's just like, you know what I mean. And you miss the mark. Like Freezer, for instance. Yeah, he's one of the most underestimated evil warlords ever. You know what I mean? So I mean, I can see it now. I can see it now. But you gonna say something, man? You gonna say something, Ross? He's frozen.
no,
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, yeah, man. Like I said, I came into this league. I honestly didn't know you was here to 2008, and that's what I love about this show is we get to see, different sides. We get to
yeah,
see, oh,
but
hey, he's been here forever, So, but go ahead, man.
but in 2008, wasn't that doing like written promos, or were there video
Yeah,
promos in 2008?
there were more written promos than there were video promos.
Yeah,
Mm.
because I know this video promo stuff started probably like 4 or 5 years ago. This hasn't
Yeah,
always been around.
yeah, video promos did not start blowing up until like I want to say the mid 20 like the mid 2010s, like 20 around 2015 is when it started to like really really blow up.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people in a lot of written leagues that they even worked until since 2005. I was like, damn. Me personally, I never been in a written league, but I bet you it was probably intense.
Oh yeah, it was intense because like when I would do written promos, I had this other character by the name of Shin. He's a Japanese wrestler, strong style to the core. And whenever I wrote for him, it'd be like this long, elaborate story. And then when he got into the dialogue, he always had this menacing, threatening tone because Shin used to be a high flying wrestler back when
Mm.
he first started. But as he progressed through his career, he's like, I can literally mess somebody up if I just strictly stuck to strong style. And that's exactly what he did. That's what I made him do. And that's what I turned him into, like a complete strong style wrestler. Because I love
Mm.
watching Japanese wrestling.
Nice.
Because they beat the shit out of each other. It's amazing.
I just
Nah,
can't
they
understand
do.
the open hat slaps and stuff, man. For like the way they slap each other up in Japan and stuff. That just makes me laugh because they really don't slap each other. They hit the, crazy. But
So for a lot of people that don't know, how how did you guys used to win in written leagues? How was that sorted out? Like, how did you pick a
Um,
winner?
basically, you literally had to outright your opponent. Like you
Wow,
literally had to have better, like it had a better written promo than they did, and that's how the winner was
that
like
sounds
always
nice.
decided. Unless it's like some storyline shit.
I hear you. Well, you got anything else you'd like to say? Do you want to call everybody out? Say what you're gonna do the next 2023.
Mm, to whomever ends up as my opponent, I want you to study me. Please do, because I'll study you back. And I'll make sure I have enough ammo to make the headshot perfect. Because I guarantee you the bullets you're gonna fire ain't gonna hit me.
Damn,
Well, man, it's been an exciting
true words.
episode. It's been a really exciting episode. I'm glad that you was on, man. Well, I hope everything looks good for you for 2023, bro.
Oh, of course.
And next time I have you on the show, hopefully you be wearing some gold, huh? Just like me. So this is Vagabonds episode 9. I'm Parker, and I will be seeing you soon. You have a good day, and I appreciate you.